Hello, welcome back, everybody. Happy Thursday. I hope you guys are all having a wonderful day this last Thursday of June. I'm gonna bring on stage. We're waiting for Christopher. Oh, he just entered. So we got Jesse here. Say hi to Jesse.
Hi, good morning.
What's up?
Hello. How are you, Jen?
I'm fantastic. How are you?
Good. How's your day?
It's lovely. Let's see. But as you know, I love how we do this because it's not like we talk to each other every single day, but it's been a busy week.
Yeah.
UpRock HQ. It's been a busy time just in general, but especially this last week. Oh, hey, Rekha.
A few all-nighters this week, but it's all worth it.
Yeah, absolutely. Let me fix my light here. But also just
look at that. We'll watch you from the swimming pool. Nice.
Nice. It's starting to rain here in Seattle. Big surprise, right? But anyway, in Seattle, it's been a lot of fun. I haven't seen it. I haven't gone out in person myself, but I saw videos because, by the way, Jesse, I can hear an echo on me.
Oh, probably my sound's too loud.
Yeah.
Just my mic here.
Because we've had a couple of big games. Bosnia and Herzegovina versus Qatar yesterday.
Yeah.
And let me tell you something. The Bosnians came en masse. There are so many Bosnians in Seattle right now. It's like a sea of dragons. A sea of blue.
Really?
Yeah.
Where is it playing? Oh, because it's playing actually here?
It's playing here. Oh, cool. Let me see. Christopher, let's put Christopher on the screen.
Yeah, let's do it. He's here.
Hey, Chris, what's up?
Hey, guys. Hey, Chris.
You're on mute.
I see how it is. I'm 1 minute late, and you leave me chilling in the waiting room like a goddamn.
Yeah.
That's it. Thanks, Jen.
Yeah, you're late, so we passive aggressively hold you back.
We want everyone else to know too. He's been here for a couple minutes. No. So yeah, Bosnia. Qatar. Also, all the Qataris were partying up here, but seriously, I've never seen anything like it. Like there's so many, just a sea of blue. They're doing smoke bombs too. Those color smoke bombs down on the pier.
Cool.
The videos I saw.
Yeah, that's awesome.
And just so happens there's a nightclub here in Seattle called Sarajevo. So they were partying up there on Tuesday and Wednesday.
Yeah, I hope this lingers, like the vibe of people actually going out every day and hanging out. I think it'll probably die down a little bit, but folks who've been to Seattle, even on the busiest Friday night, if you just walk around downtown, sometimes there's only a few people on the street. It can be that quiet.
It will die down.
Hopefully it's actually, like even Portland and smaller sister cities, they're people just go out more than people do here.
It will die down, and you know how
crazy.
Boston.
Yeah.
They're sad. They really miss the Scots.
Oh yeah, I would too. They're great.
I saw somebody of United Airlines. Somebody in their marketing department is on top of things. They apparently put up a billboard that was like visit all your new Scottish friends with direct flights to Glasgow and Edinburgh.
Oh, that makes sense.
No Scotland, no party, right?
That's funny.
Yeah, cool. It's I want them to come here. That would be so great. I saw this. Some tweets going around. I mean, this is not possible, but people thought that could have been a possibility that England versus America, it could have happened on July 4th. It's not possible to happen that way. It's just not going to happen that way.
Well, it should have been possible. Somebody clearly made a major planning mistake.
I saw another video of a commentator for the English commentator about the English team playing and in Massachusetts or in Boston. And he said something about historically this has been a tough place for England.
Yeah,
that's true.
That's pretty good. Oh, speaking of World Cup, I have to correct myself from last week. I said that the last time America won the World Cup was in 1930. We did not win. We have never won a World Cup. That was the highest we ever placed was, I think, in the semifinals, and that was in 1930. But typical me, just.
You said You said it so confidently. You wouldn't have to. You don't have to even correct it. I believed it for till now.
This is like AI
just
agent.
now.
You just whip out some bullshit confidently, and everybody's like, yeah. I don't know. I'm not looking it up, am I?
You hallucinated so perfectly.
I did. I'm really good. I'm the original AI. You know, just teaching you just random facts and making you just believe it with my confidence.
Yeah.
Well, you know, it's 50% what you got and 50% what they think you got.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's get into the week, guys. It is our 107th weekly call, scaling UpRock.AI. We've got a lot of countries.
That's crazy. That's awesome.
Country of the week. We'll talk about that in a moment. Yeah, thank you so much, guys, for being here on this lovely Thursday. Johan, I'm very jealous that you are at the pool. But I'm really glad that you're watching. Actually, why are you watching us while you're hanging out at a pool?
Why not?
Honestly, that's great. I don't know how that's happening, but
cool.
I appreciate you. Hope you having a great day and maybe a drink in hand. So cheers to that.
Yes, me too.
Okay.
I would say it's great support. I love that. All right, well, let's go on to our itinerary, our agenda here. We'll talk about World Cup week number 3, Rocket in New York City. We'll talk more about our semantic video search updates, MCP server, N8N, and UpRock. We have the UpRock.AI, the Rocket AI launch that we'll probably spend a lot of time on that. We'll do a 7-day boost at some point. I won't tell you when. So you know what? Don't even bother. You guys can do it in the comments anyway. I don't even know why I bother. You'll do some product updates, some Q&A, and then we're out of here. See, perfect. I was gonna say, you don't even bother mentioning in the comments because I will do it at some point. Don't worry. And then and I said, why do I even bother? You guys are gonna do it anyway. Look what I just got. Where is the oops, it's happening too fast. Sir, where's the QR code? I will do it at some point. You're just gonna have to be patient.
Yes, but thanks for politely asking.
I really appreciate it. It's Madame. I'm the one with the controls. It's Madame. Jeez. All right. Well, let's get into first off our country of the week. It's not a country. It is World Cup week. So every week, traditionally, every week, and we've been doing this for over a year, we highlight a country or a region, like Scandinavia we did once, or a continent, like once we did Africa. Anyway, anyone who is physically in that area will get double their rewards for that week. In celebration of World Cup, the last 3 weeks, we have been doing World Cup week. So people in the participating nations of World Cup will divvy it up. So 48 nations, and then we divvy it up by their groups. This week, it is Group E and Group F. So Germany, Ivory Coast, Ecuador, Curacao, Netherlands, Japan, Sweden, and Tanzania. So this is your week, guys. You get double your rewards. And there's really nothing you have to do. You just have to keep UpRock running in the background. You got to keep. I highly recommend that you do the Rocket Boost. So play games, answer surveys, refer friends, watch the daily videos. If you are, if you have any of those, if you're here on the live streams, at some point you're going to get the live stream boost. All of these things give you a UPTP reward as well as a boost on your earn rate, so you earn more. It's very prudent to do this, all these Rocket Boosts at any time, but especially if you are in one of the countries of the week.
Yep.
So go ahead and do that, guys.
And then it looks like the stats on the right those are actual stats. So so United States is leading the uptime contribution. That's cool. Brazil, South Korea, England, Scotland, Japan, Germany, Argentina, Spain. Wow. Okay. Great.
Yes. So yes, this is a secondary thing going on with those nations as well. We're having a 3-week or 4-week uptime Swarm Cup. And so it's a 1 million UPT prize pool.
Cool. That's great.
Yeah. America #1. Hell yeah. These are the actual stats, as Sarah Ross says. Yeah, this is really great. So just keep it running. You know, represent your country, guys.
Yeah. Awesome.
Your country. No, I'm not gonna do the background again this week. I can save that for next week, right?
You can absolutely save it for next week. You should go have a real background somewhere. So next week it's going to be what? The 3rd of July or the 2nd of July?
No, 2nd of July.
Almost
Very
the
tip
4th
of the
of
earth.
July.
Cool. Someone's in from South Africa. Wow, it's awesome.
Yeah, it's gonna be, so next week is gonna be fun. It's gonna be right before America's 250th birthday. So it'll be good. It'll be a good time. So speaking of
actually, it's your birthday, Chris's birthday, Tim's birthday, and America's birthday. Yeah. All when is the live stream? Is it on which one? Which birthday?
It's on July 2nd.
July 2nd. It's on your birthday.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be here.
You'd be wasted.
If I am wasted at 10:30 in the morning.
Yeah, you're having a great birthday.
Yeah, I was about to say, sounds like a perfect birthday.
That's amazing. Yeah, I don't know if we're gonna do all that. Did you hear? So in Seattle,
Canada's on Wednesday. Okay, there you go. Yeah.
And Canada's on Wednesday.
It's gonna be a good week.
Neighbor upstairs. So do you guys hear about the World Cup? What was it? Games in Seattle. So we just hosted Qatar and Bosnia and Herzegovina.
Okay.
On Friday, tomorrow, we're hosting Iran and Egypt. But here's
that'll be a good match.
Here's the thing. It's also the same day as Seattle's Gay Pride Parade.
Perfect.
You know how Seattle, well, I don't know if everyone knows, but Seattle really loves the rainbows. So it's going to be a very interesting day. This happened before the Pride Parade. We always have it, right? We always have this event in the city. And it was already scheduled well before I think before we even knew we were going to be hosting the World Cup. And certainly before the draw of who was going to be playing in what cities. So it's completely by, I don't know, some people are thinking it's by design, but apparently it's completely just happenstance.
You know what's interesting about the World Cup. So I've been loving the whole World Cup thing. I don't, it's the whole, and there is such a delicious irony in the Seattle Pride Parade. Of all Pride Parades, the Seattle one, which gets a little weird, being up while Egypt is there.
Someone knows a little too far for sure. Yeah.
you know what's interesting is, right? So Bosnia and Herzegovina and Qatar combined are like less than a third the size of the state of Washington.
Really?
Yeah. So like by area logic. By area logic, the United States should have like 6 teams or something like that. Now, admittedly, we get to lump together, and we've still never won a World Cup, so we might have to work on that. But this could be the year. I'm telling you, this could be the year.
Could be the year, but yeah,
it could be the year. But it could.
It could. Why not? And I think it was Marshawn Lynch. Why not me? Why not us? Why not? Exactly. Somebody's got to win. Why not us?
Yeah, well, it's exactly, somebody's got to win, and so why not us? Have you seen the actual awesomeness on X/Twitter? Can I still say Twitter? I'm still saying Twitter.
It's hard not to. Honestly,
we're gonna get banned, right? Our live stream is just like, and your live stream's cut off. But anyway, just how awesome it's been. All of these people coming from all over the world and discovering that there is more to America than New York. And look, I actually like New York as much as it goes. But it's to really like New York, you have to have a certain aficionado for people who are kind of brusque assholes in the best of ways. The look on Jen's face, she's like, "Oh my God, where is Chris going with this? We're going to be canceled in New York and the rest of the world." But New York is great, but it's a very brusque, industrial, very commercial city, and so you have to kind of like that kind of thing. And I love New York, but people are going all over the rest of America, and they're like, "Oh, it's not just New York." right? Like there's like the whole country. People are going all over and they're discovering it. It's great. Spaceman has opinions about New York. I don't know what's going on here. Oh,
Yeah, it is great. And there's a lot of stadiums, a lot of cities, and I mean, even when you live here, the truth of it is like a lot of Americans don't even travel in their own country. They just kind of just hang out in their own state or their own neighborhood. So a lot of people here don't even fly or even like do much. So yeah, I think it's awesome.
The world has been brought to like Americans don't really travel as much because it's just such a big land. We're so isolated. It's hard to travel. So the world has come to us, and it's really nice. And I agree with what you're saying. I love that people are coming to our country and seeing that it's not like what they thought it was going to be. But I also just really love, in general, turns out we're all from different parts of the world. We all have different cultures and backgrounds, and we all are more in common, have a lot more in common than we have been told. There's been tweets going around or posts going around about how this is kind of like a giant sleepover with all the cousins that you never get to see because the parents hate each other. Everybody actually really is having a great time. But people
I think that's actually a great analogy. And that's also Buc-ee's. There are more posts about Buc-ee's from non-American X accounts.
That's a good way to put it, yeah.
We should stop building U.S. embassies. We should just build Buc-ee's. We should convert all U.S. embassies into a Buc-ee's.
I've never been to Buc-ee's. Isn't that crazy? I don't even really know what it is. What is it?
What do you mean you don't know what Buc-ee's is?
I don't know what Buc-ee's is.
Do you have the internet?
Is it like a convenience store?
It's a gas station the size of a Costco. It's the gas station the size of like a supermarket.
Where's those?
They're in the South in Texas.
Oh, I didn't know. I was gonna stay silent and just nod. Cool, Buc-ee's.
Okay, so it's the Seattle crew up here. We need to get you guys out of the house, apparently.
Yeah. It sounds good if it's like a okay. Cool.
Yeah, we don't have a Buc-ee's. I've also never gone to a something Busters. Dave and Buster's.
Dave and Buster's?
Yeah, never been to that.
You don't have kids, so
no need. Oh, okay. That's a parent thing. Oh, it's like a Chuck E. Cheese. Oh
no,
God.
it's like an arcade, but it's like an arcade for adults that has beer too. But realistically, if you don't have kids, I still don't know why you'd want to go to an arcade and drink beer. You could just drink beer somewhere that's not an arcade.
Well, because our kids had the racing games.
Because it's just that's what the streets are for.
Oh, you do the real racing, Too Fast, Too Furious. Oh, by the way, I'm sorry, guys. I'm going off on many tangents today, but I tried watching on Saturday. As I was getting ready, cleaning up the house, I put on Too Fast and the Furious. I had seen that since high school.
Yeah,
it's so bad. I didn't realize how.
But then
I thought that movie was awesome when I was in high school.
Yeah, it's so bad they made like 10,000 of them.
Yeah. It's terrible. I mean, at least it has real stunt works, like real car stunts. So I like that. Well,
yeah,
not all real, but enough. Anyway, okay, I'm going off on a huge tangent. Let's get back to the live stream. Let's talk about onboarding. So here is Rocket on the streets of New York City.
That's a real photo. That's crazy. We got a dog to do that. That's nuts.
Yeah, I don't. You know what? That guy. I don't know if he knows this, but his phone is facing the wrong way.
Yeah.
I don't know why he's so surprised, but yeah,
we get them for the we had him turn it around backwards for the real photo that definitely is.
Yeah, that definitely is. I love how Rocket is turned into Maverick.
Yeah, I love it too.
Dangerous. Anyway, so UpRock. Wait, hang on. What is this? What the hell is this? USA Germany 0-2. Roz, sir, what is that?
Well, sometimes Roz is I don't know what to say. Honestly, I don't know what to say.
And only 20 minutes into the game, Germany already has 2.
Yeah,
come on. I mean, in fairness, that was statistically a likely outcome.
So what is that? What is happening here? So we're promoting we got 3,000 daily citizens. So 3,000 new people are coming on to UpRock every day.
Every day.
Yeah.
And start contributing to the swarm. So that is the power of a super easy onboarding experience. It's less than 2 minutes. In fact, I would even say it's even probably closer to 1 minute.
Well, a lot of the new changes we made really helped increase the onboarding, because everyone always asks about the earn rate. So having the boost program, the Rocket Boost program, and being able to change or impact the earn rate by doing actions, by interacting with the app, by participating here with the QR code, which is coming soon, earning badges, all that was like really like, once we added those features, people loved it, and they're actually using it, because the most frustrating thing was not being able to impact the earn rate at all. You just kind of like hoped something would change. And so this is really, I think this is the biggest thing we saw, which is why DPIN is like one of the best onboarding reward programs, because it's like you see a lot of reward programs, but you always have to spend money first to get anything back. In this case, you're spending a little bit of your time, or you're doing things you already love on your phone, which is like playing games, doing surveys. And if you love those things and you see the rewards, like, okay, cool, there's no catch, this thing actually is real. And then you end up sharing with your friends and family. So we see the user referrals working well. By the way, we saw a question, someone having an issue with that. We'll address it later. And then that also takes off. And then that's why we see like a few thousand people join UpRock every day. So pretty awesome.
Yeah. Yep. And as Ross shares here, it's a good June. The daily average is over 3,100.
Nice.
This is, and then this is not even with the iOS app out yet.
Yep.
Yeah, this is Android. I don't know if it's just Android, and I don't know if this is a desktop is in that, but anyway, that is a wonderful.
Yeah, this is even I believe that's just Android. So Mac, Windows, Linux, that's also growing, and iOS. We'll talk about that later. Yeah.
Yeah. Just think about all those people that we've onboarded to Solana, all the people, their first wallet ever, crypto ever is an UpRock wallet.
Yeah.
A lot of onboarding there.
Yep. Yeah, Solana people, Solana Foundation, if you're paying attention, you're watching, we onboard a ton of people Solana every day.
Every single day.
Every single day.
Give us a call. Come on. A shout out.
Oh, actually, fun fact. I checked out all the top Solana wallets, all top 5. We have more positive reviews and ratings than all of them. On just Android alone, and we'll probably beat them on iOS too, to be honest.
Fuck yeah.
Yep.
Why not us? It's got to be somebody's best wallet.
Yep. So. It's true.
Look it up. My smile looks stronger. Well, yeah, because we're onboarding over 3,100 people every day, and we have some really great news to share about Rocket.AI.
Yeah.
So I have a really good reason to be smiling today. It's a lovely day.
We have a lot of reasons to be smiling today.
Yeah, we got a lot of great updates for you guys. This is exciting.
Well, let's move on before we go further.
Yeah, I agree with you, Drew. Yes, it's almost orgasmic. It's actually true. Those first 2 minutes, and sometimes 2 minutes in heaven are better than 0 minutes in heaven. That's what I say.
Very lucky girl. She's a very lucky girl.
So moving on. Thank you. Moving on.
So, but yeah.
Here's another great thing you could do in 2 minutes. Down a whole bunch of like the Scots did in Boston. It was hard to believe. Do your Boston accent again, Jesse?
Well, remember they lost all their beer, and they got on TV and they're like, we love the Scottish, but we lost all our beer. We have no beer. We ran out of beer. It's a national emergency. Where's the fucking beer?
Where'd that particular dialect come from, sir?
I went to the car. There was no beer at the car.
I love the boss. I cannot do it, but it's just always so fun to say something that's like wicked smart.
Yeah, it was a wicked smart.
Also, other words, any word that you could do an ass sound is great. But Scottish drank Boston out of beer. It's almost hard to believe. But our eyes did not deceive us. But we could also verify because we had what? Semantic video search.
That's
so
right.
We used semantic video search to look up for our own eyes this evidence. Did they really report that Boston drank up all the beers? You didn't have to guess. You didn't have to use the title. You didn't have to like rely on some tweets or anything. With semantic video search, you can actually search a video instead of getting somebody else's recap.
You can search videos, whole channels.
There's more. We have more to show off that we've launched already.
Oh, sweet. Yeah, because this is so that there's so much video and so much stuff going on. And sometimes you need Rocket to help you, just kind of help watch it with you, so you can find those moments where in a video where, like I said, where a bunch of people have finished off an entire tavern, and you can just go right to the moment. And then you can also it just saves you time, but also you can also help you find a funny these videos, like, hey, where did this happen? And Rocket can go out and fetch it for you. So pretty awesome.
And so last week we showed off more of the semantic video search. You could watch the demo on our last week's live stream. In fact, here it is.
But Jen, if you want to put this back up, this is hilarious.
Oh, sorry. That was that started auto playing. But here's the link you do. But you know what else you could also do is just we index the video and just search the video itself. You don't even have to, you could use that link. That's the timestamp. There you go. Or you can just give it a go yourself.
Yeah. So we're gonna show some more updates. Chris will do in this moment. Why this matters so much is because Rocket, we want to make the most rewarding, accessible agent that works on while you sleep 24/7. And one of the biggest questions you'll always want to ask Rocket is, what is happening in the world on any particular topic you care about? And can it answer that question? What is happening right now about this thing? And pretty much that question now is being answered in front of a camera. Everyone's sharing what they experienced, the reaction videos with their phone or with TikTok. It's just, I think it's like a huge number of all the bandwidth on the internet. It's like video. I don't know if it's like 80%. I think I saw a stat was 80% or something, but it's up there because there's so much content. We just all of us just love watching videos. And so if your agent can't even do that, can't watch videos with you and help, then it's gonna be blind to everything. Cannot actually properly answer the question, hey, what's going on in the world on this topic or on this issue or on this token or this prediction market, whatever you care about. And so Rocket needs to be the most rewarding by being able to watch videos by your side, because it really is your like copilot buddy. And so in the morning, it's like, hey, I want to learn a new language, or I'm learning how to cook, or you want just how-to videos on fixing things around the house or something. Rocket should be able to watch videos. Say, hey, I know you really like this video. I found something new. I just watched it. It's pretty cool. Check out the moment at minute 5. Like, I think you really like this, and if you really like this is a great channel. I'll continue to find things like this. What do you think? That's a rewarding experience for an agent, for a Rocket, and we're enabling that by giving it eyes, essentially. So this is what's great about semantic video search, and why we care about it so much, because so much of what we do online is watch video. So.
Yep.
Yeah.
Absolutely. But we're gonna show this off in a little bit, and I see that a couple people have started discovering it because Spaceman just asks me to add the permission to his account, which I got good news for you. Everybody with an UpRock.AI account is going to get video search turned on for them over the next couple of days. We're rolling it out. It's been out for a few days. If you were using the MCP a lot, I've seen a few people making the calls, and I've just prioritized anybody who's already done it to turn on their accounts. So those will be coming out soon. We've already watched. Our Rocket has already watched over 100,000 minutes of video. No, wait, sorry. Yeah, over 100,000 minutes of video. I was doing the math in my head. Rocket's already watched over 100,000 minutes of video. So you tell me when we show this off, but I think we do that in a little bit, right? Because we got other things to talk about too. This isn't even the biggest news from this week, which is.
Honestly, you tell me, Jen. What's on the? If you want to get right into it, we can get into it.
Next, we're going to talk about about the MCP servers. We'll talk about upgrading your crawlers. again about Copilot's Rocket.AI. So, I mean, we could just show it off now. We're already on the topic.
Keep on rolling. We'll come back to it for a moment. Yeah, I said that.
Okay, well, you just let me know when you're ready.
I have the wrong screen up, so we'll do that in a minute.
All right. Well, this question came up last week. We're talking about the MCP server. This question came up last week, actually, about it. Well, we want you to install the UpRock MCP server into your LLMs. So you can unlock things like web crawling, deep research, semantic video search, which we were just talking about, real-time intelligence, retrieval, geo-targeting intelligence, agent-ready structured data, just a whole bunch, just beef up.
Yeah.
And so to install the UpRock MCP, you head over to UpRock.AI to get that get started.
Yep.
But the question came up last week. Somebody asked, well, first off, what is an MCP?
Oh, that's a good question. Why don't tell you what? Why don't I show everybody what an MCP is real quick, and we can look at a couple things here.
Yeah.
1 second here. Let me just show off my screen, and let me just make sure. Hold on here. There we go.
Want me to put it on stage?
Yep. Nope, I need to share. Share.
This or your phone?
Share screen. Window.
Your phone?
No. That's for later.
Oh, it's the wrong screen. I see. Oh, this screen.
That screen.
No, that's still a phone.
You mean the other one, Chris?
No, that's the phone. No, the other one.
This one?
There we go.
This one. So semantic video search. So let's go. So here's so an MCP is a tool that adds a new skill to any AI. So this is ChatGPT. This is real ChatGPT, not not Rocket. We're going to show you more of Rocket later. This is real ChatGPT. So hey, let's ask ChatGPT to do something that it definitely can't do. Watch this video and tell me what the top 5 visual gags are. That's the right YouTube video, I think. And we're just going to let it run for a moment. Now, keep in mind, this is a skill that ChatGPT can't possibly do. And this is something. So it's gonna reach out to the UpRock network. It's gonna watch this video. It's gonna run it, and it's gonna crawl through it. It's an 8-minute and 50-second video. We can go. Now we know what we're doing for. This is some sort of quasi. It's a half as interesting video. New Jersey's big fight with FIFA. So we asked it to tell us, hey, what are the top 5 visual gags in this? So first of all, there are a couple tools out there. They're pretty rare. But there are a couple tools out there that can take the transcript of a video. They can see that they can sort of read what was said in the video. So you might be able to ask them like, hey, what did the person say in this video? But this allows an AI, in this case ChatGPT, to actually watch the video. So using UpRock, ChatGPT just watched this almost 9-minute long YouTube video and told us that the funniest moments are do not walk to MetLife Stadium. What if there was nuance, et cetera, et cetera? I don't know. You guys can go look up this video and watch it. I don't know if these are really the top 5 moments, but this is a skill that ChatGPT definitely, positively did not have, and now it does. So an MCP, which stands for Model Context Protocol, allows an AI to gain new skills, and so this works with virtually any AI out there. Certainly all the big ones we tested on, and this has already been out for a little bit. It also has a web research skill, and now that web research skill, it does other things. So like, how about we search?
So by the way, it looks, if you guys saw what happened, you dropped the URL. It happened in real time, so it's not like you have to go to some other website and upload a video or something like that. You just drop a link. It's YouTube, TikTok, X, Instagram. You just drop it in, and in real time, it indexes it, and essentially watches it. And then you can ask your questions. And this is true processing of the video frames, and it also takes into account the metadata. So the title of the video, any other metadata that might come with it. So transcripts too.
It does. It obviously has the transcripts, which is helpful because you might want to ask it to do that. But hey, we were just talking about this earlier. So last week we showed off doing this with our dedicated search console, which which I can show later, and I will show later. But the thing is, honestly, for most people, they don't want to have to go to our site and go to the search console and set up all their search queries and then filter through it and decide what's relevant. They just want to ask their AI. And now, if you install the UpRock MCP in your AI, not only can it search the web, which it's been able to do for a while, it can search the video web. It can search YouTube and TikTok and Instagram. And then you can have it index specific videos. You can have it, drop in some obscure old video, and it'll do it for you. It takes about a minute. But we are just indexing the news every day, so that the video news. We've said this before. We've showed off some demos of what UpRock can do and what the UpRock network allows. But every day that goes forward, less and less of the internet that you need in order to answer questions, perform tasks, and everything else exists in text form. It exists in video form now. So all AI agents, most AI agents are really super kind of behind the ball on this and being able to read and index and understand video. But just drop the UpRock URL in, and it gains these extra skills. So we'll let this run for a minute while we're chatting.
Video is like where discovery actually happens. If you think about anything that inspires you to go to a bar or try out this new restaurant or even like some cool outfit, a lot of times you probably discovered that in a video. And if you want to find something like one of our own teammates talked about this, every country has a different app, but a lot of times you don't use Yelp around the world. And one of our guys, Quan, when he looks for a restaurant, he doesn't look for Yelp. He actually goes to TikTok and then looks at the restaurant reviews in video of the top dishes. So when he goes to that restaurant, say, hey, I want to see what people ordered when they came here, and let's see if there's something out there. And if there's something out there, then that will really probably drive his decision to go to that restaurant, because he could kind of see, he saw a video of that meal and like, okay, that does look really good, or the people sort of talk about it. So this is visual. So now, an AI can do the same thing. So AI knows that you prefer TikTok to decide which restaurants you're going to eat at tonight. And now just Rocket knows that about you. So it's like, cool. What's in the mood? You want Asian food, Italian food? What's your neighborhood? Oh, this is the restaurant you're going to? All right, I'll just go right now while you're walking. I'll check see if anything's out there. I'll watch it in real time and then say, hey, I know you like pad thai. Maybe you should check this one out. This video's this person talked about it, and the actual dish looks amazing. So that's one example of why Rocket is so rewarding, because it needs to be able to help you discover and access things you love.
So it was saying the first NBC Boston clip has with the strongest quotes are at 25 seconds in, so we'll do this, and we'll.
By the way, see what we're doing here too. We're indexing the public video web.
We're indexing the public web. We're not, so it said go 25 seconds into this video. Here we go.
And we link to the original source. So for content creators, we're actually really respectful of that. We're not making copies of videos. We're not storing these videos. We're really like an AI is like watching it, taking notes, but a superhuman AI scale. That's really what's happening. Think of it that way. Like, I watched this video and this is the notes I have. I watched 1,000, so I need to write the notes down. And so all we're doing is saving the notes, the timestamps and stuff like that. But the original source, we link to them. And so that whoever created the video still get the links, still have the actual video play. They still get the views. They still get the content, whatever ads are in there. That still get all that stuff. It just allows Rocket to be able to watch it with you, write the notes down, and share it with you so that you can save a little bit of time, because there's so much content out there in the world, right? It's very, very important. We don't store a copy, anything like that. It's just linked to the original source. We just make it really easy for you to discover, and saves up some time.
Yeah, and depending on what agent you're using and stuff like that, it can link to the it can link you, on a lot of social media sites, the links actually, you can link to a specific time in the video. For some reason, what's interesting is for some reason, ChatGPT was just telling me the times instead of showing me. I know ChatGPT had all the information it needed to construct those links, but it decided not to. But the point is, you can use this in any AI agent. So this is I've been looking at my screen, not looking at the comments. Let's see what do people think. No, people just want the QR code. Okay, that's cool. I just showed off the ability to take like literally any AI agent, make it watch video, and QR code. Okay. Well, let's do that. Let's do the QR code.
Hang on a second. So Jesse, you do have 4 birthdays: America, Christopher, me, and Tim, and me next week. How are you planning on using?
Yeah, I'm gonna ask Rocket. Find me a present that will cost under $10 for all 4 of them. But it looks like it's $1,000, but it's only cost 10. That's what I'll use it for next week.
Oh, great!
This is great, and also, of course, and not just not just the big ones, but also your other agents too. So if you like OpenClaw or Hermes, it'll work there. We need to do a lot more to let those communities know it exists. And so there's Claw Hub. We'll need to upload it there. And then Hermes, I think they must have like a skill or plugin marketplace. And so we'll have to, actually they do. So we need to figure out how to like submit ours there. But so if it's pretty much, it'll work any of those, any different environment you prefer, whether it's LLM or more of an agent type experience. But of course, it's just out of the box, comes with Rocket.
Anybody, I mean, if you want, go ahead and try an agent, even ChatGPT or whatever, and ask it to watch a video. And it's not something it can typically do. So it can now with UpRock. That's pretty damn cool. And I saw somebody asked in the comments, like, what is the marketplace like for this? And the answer is there really isn't much of anything out there in the marketplace for this. Our UpRock community is really the first. This is powered by all of you, because one of the key things we need to do is actually watch the damn videos, and that's what your phones do. We're turning your phones into teenagers. They just sit there and watch TikTok all day long.
Yep. This is actually also the way we've designed it, because it's a public video intelligence index, or public video index, so that once one person watches a video, it takes some time to index it, to take the notes. So Rocket literally watches, takes notes. Okay, this is what's happening in the video. Everything, every frame. So not like what's the moments in the video. So wearing a blue shirt, I'm in a room with cello, and stuff like that. It'll just know all that stuff. But it takes some time to just watch it, right? It's still faster than human, but it still takes some time. But if the person asks, another person in the UpRock community asks for the same video, it will be instant because it's already done. Rocket already watched it. And so this is part of the indexing. So what's great about an agentic deep powered Rocket is that we share resources. Literally, like, that's the whole point of the network. It's why it's smarter and better than just having your agent work alone. The best rewarding agent is not working alone. It's working with the community. And that's just like we do. We're sharing tasks and people are getting rewarded. Someone asks for one web research task. It gets to one device. That person gets a little bit of UPT. Same with video. One person watches video, and now that's a resource. That note taking from that video can now be shared with everybody. So it's faster for everyone. And this is the power of like orchestrating all this different tasks around the world, enabled with crypto, with UPT, and this is like just an extension of why DeepIn is so awesome in this AI. Yeah, because you're sharing resources, and it's the best way to do it. Right now, how most agent environments are created, they're sharing skills, but a lot of there's so much of the data and bandwidth and other things are just other artifacts that are produced, like these notes from a video, that are just siloed or just in your own device. That's everyone. And even the crawl jobs, someone might say, hey, I want to do a crawl job and do deep research on something I care about, and they're spending all this tokens and money on this thing, and then somewhere around the world is probably asking for the exact same thing, and they're charged the same amount of tokens. It's like starting from zero every single time. It's charging same price every single time. It's so inefficient. A community powered one is like, hey, no, someone already did that, so it should be just a little bit extra, but that's it. Just same with video. So this is why we're so excited about this, because all that infrastructure and groundwork is there. So every time we add a new feature, it just works better than anywhere else because we're sharing the resources with the community. So anyway, that's it.
Well, it's amazing.
Yeah,
I love this. This has been so great that we built this, and it's because of the community that we're able to do this. So
yep.
That's the MCP.
So we're having no idle rockets. when Rocket's out there in everyone's hands, watch video, ask it to watch video. You're gonna probably do that anyway, because like I said, everyone does this. We can find videos for you. Try to do it. We don't want any idle rockets out there. And like I said, it helps build up the index so that if someone else asks for the same video, it will just be so much faster for that person, and that's amazing. So, yep. And also, we're rolling it out today. So as you guys start seeing it, the best thing I say to really push it and try it out is have Rocket do things 24/7, because this is one thing. If you're not used to, if you just use ChatGPT all day, or Gemini, or I don't know, some other one of those kind of apps, you're used to having to always ask a question first and then get an answer. So it's just prompt, answer, wait, prompt, wait, answer, prompt. You're just constantly waiting. An agent, it's a different thing to really think. It's a different mindset. So you can say, hey, I want you to find this thing, but I want you to do this every day. And here's my to-do list. Here's my tasks I do. Every morning I wake up and I watch like 5 channels. I don't have time to do like 10 or 20. I'd like to just find out more or discover more. Or maybe every morning I like to wake up with the best, funniest memes. And I kind of go through like 6 apps to do that. I check at YouTube. I go to X. I go to TikTok. I spend a lot of time just going through content, but I like starting my day that way. Maybe you can just help me find some of the what's popular viral today. So those are like 24/7 tasks that you can do. Or
look,
that's important. I like to think through. Like, you should remember, like, this is an agent that does things while you sleep. It's totally different experience than just ChatGPT. Yeah.
I like to get up in the morning, and my Rocket lets me know if Jesse sent me a message, and if he didn't, then I can log on to Slack and say hi to everybody, and if he did, then I go have my coffee before I have any anniversary.
Yeah. If you see like 10 unread messages from Jesse,
my Rocket's like my Rocket's like, you might want to go get a coffee before you open up Slack this morning.
Yeah.
Like that one meme of Ben Affleck smoking outside.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
so for anybody who's asking how to access this, obviously Rocket.AI is rolling out today in the UpRock app. But if you use another AI, you can do it there. And you can do that. Just go to UpRock.AI, UpRock.com for community. That's where you get the app if you want to use the app on your phone and participate. And we thank you all for that. And UpRock.AI if you want to get the tools that you can install in any AI.
Yeah. Just try that. Make sure. We would love for you guys to just test it out. It's so new that we want to see all the bugs. Also, Rocket has a self-healing system, so you can actually submit tickets to Rocket, which would be great. But yeah, 24/7 tasks. That's what you should really think through. Like, whether it's just checking for anything on the web, you'll find that really helpful once you see it happen. Once you actually set up these reminders, not just like, hey, it's my birthday this week, but hey, by the way, I only have 1 week of vacation this year. Here's my budget. When it gets close to that date, I'm going to start doing it myself. But in the meantime, can you just start looking for stuff on websites, on video? Here are like people I like. Here are some influencers or people I like that travel a lot. Just watch those videos. Give me summaries. Find the right deals. Just watch and monitor things that I care about, because I got 6 months to plan a really cool trip. Here's my budget. So that's a cool thing where Rocket will never get tired. We'll continue to do that for 6 months straight. And that's the power of a really good copilot, like a browser copilot. So think about tasks like that. And that's what's going to really make you find a lot of value in Rocket, because it is a discovery and accessibility buddy. So.
Great. Okay, now before we go, let's move on. Before we go to the QR code, guys, I see your messages. We'll do the QR code. We'll also talk about more about Rocket.AI. But before we do that, another reminder too, to upgrade your crawlers with our N8N. We're verified connection there, so you can upgrade your crawlers and get all the goodies of UpRock with your workflows. Use all those 3 million real devices, put them to work on your workflows. So again, We mentioned previously, it's live web crawling, deep research, semantic video search, real-time intelligence retrieval. So go get that started. What is the code? What is the install again for NPM?
Well, that's different, Jen. NAN. This is NAN.
I'm thinking
NAN. By the way, guys, NAN is more of a workflow thing. So for folks who use agents to do a lot of workflow, like productivity for work or your job, that's what NAN. Some of you might be using NAN. We have integration there. We promote this now. We're not going to spend too much time on it, but we promote it right now because people who do use this will be most likely having to use a paid account for UpRock. And as you know, all the revenue we make goes back to buybacks. So that's why we want to mention to you, because it helps token out. And NAN is a productivity agentic workflow tool, and UpRock's part of that. The thing that Jen's mentioning is that NPM thing. That is a package you can drop into. It's like the MCP, but it's a drop.
It's like the MCP, but for OpenClaw.
Yeah, you can just drop that into OpenClaw or Hermes, and it'll do the same thing. Give you the same powers, powered by the UpRock community.
I got my ends mixed up.
Yeah, ANs. Yeah, that's right.
Okay, well, let's do the QR code.
All right.
And then you guys.
I got my phone ready.
There we go. You guys, here's your damn QR code. Go take your QR code.
Hey, the people like the QR code, and that's good. Hey, I got my reward. That was fast.
Oh, I see the update too.
I hope you're sticking around.
But yeah, my UpRock is happy.
I hope you're sticking around after this. Don't leave right after this QR code, because we got some really great things to share with you, to show you with UpRock.AI.
As you see, the numbers go up, Jen. So the QR code just, it does the opposite, actually.
Yeah, seems to be doing that. Oh, I got it. Sorry, I was so much just looking at the QR code. I forgot to give you your link. Okay, guys, as a reminder, if you are using this, you have to be on an Android device. If you are not on an Android device, you're going to see a 404. So if you're asking in the chat, how come I get a 404? It's because you're not on your Android. If you are using a Seeker or Seeker or SADA, or if you just don't want to scan a QR code, here is a link. You can follow that link, and you can check in that way as well.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh. Damn. It's a 2.x. It's a 2x boost this week. Nice. Okay, we'll go scan that. Get your QR code. I got mine. I got my boost in.
Yeah, and iOS, we're in review. We feel really good about it. As soon as it's live, we'll do something special for the iOS community out there. Unfortunately, right now it's still only Android. iOS is just tricky because of the crypto stuff, and but the way we design Rocket, I think we'll get approved. So we're just waiting. It's in review. No issue yet.
So speaking of Rocket, I don't know what's next in our slide deck. Jen is like,
whatever.
God damn it, you've gone out of order for every damn slide already. Why?
I was also just checking in. So anyway, what are we talking about? Sorry,
Rocket.
I'm no better. I want to get my badge.
I got my badge.
Yeah. Okay, we have to get this fixed. It's showing it. So I saw that it was 2x, but then you're saying that you're seeing 0.05x. So I also have a test built in. So, okay, we'll get that settled. But anyway, that's your boost. Drew, if you're getting a 404, are you on your Android device? Drew knows this. Sometimes I don't really know, because sometimes Drew just teases us. So I don't know. I'll highlight his question or his comment, and then he gets me in the first half every single time. It's like the first half is like, oh, okay, Drew's asking something, and then the second half is like some dirty joke. I'm like, damn it, I just highlighted.
Fell for it again.
Every single time. Okay. Other people are getting the 404. Guys, you have to be on your Android device to follow that link. Otherwise, you're going to get a 404. It's an Android link.
Yeah. Unfortunately, Android only at the moment, folks. we will fix. We're working hard to fix that. So.
All right. Now let's go talk about, what do you guys want to talk about? We have many things.
Well,
we could talk now about the UpRock.AI. Let's see what we have here. Well, first off, I guess let's talk about copilots, right? Because we've been talking about how we have Android or iOS coming out.
We are how we're rolling it out. Yeah, so this is good. So as we speak, it is rolling out. Google approved it early this morning. And so everyone with the badges, Diamond Paws, folks in the front row, those groups are getting first. You'll see it right away. As well as it companies out there. And then we're just gonna watch it slowly, just make sure nothing blows up, and then we'll start rolling it out to everyone else. So yeah, that's I don't know if that's Chris. Is that a screen you wanted to share it right now, or
no? That's, we'll talk about Rocket in a little bit so that people can see what's actually going out.
Yeah. Okay.
Right? We're gonna show it off.
Yeah. I won't. Yeah, I do. Okay. Yeah. So it's a full agent experience. It comes with its own storage and files. You can write code. You can do all the things. They're going to have all the great models you want to do, image generation, all that good stuff. It has UpRock skills built in. But the foundation for this thing to just continue to be better and better is built, and being able to integrate and do amazing things for you. It's like our mission is to make the most rewarding, accessible agent ever on Earth that anyone can access and find it the most rewarding. So, and how we're designing as well is a super simple, easy to use. Anyone with a phone can actually access it. Right now, I don't know if you guys have ever explored this, but almost all the popular agent experiences out there require you to buy a laptop, or they require you to use a command line interface. Essentially, you have to be a developer to be comfortable, at least to use it. It's overly complicated. A lot of people love that, which is fine, and it's awesome. There's a huge community of people who do that. But for the rest of the world, you're really like pricing it out and having a huge technical gate for everyone else. And a lot of folks, AI is already kind of like makes you a little nervous. So why would you make it even more difficult and complicated? And so more rewarding means accessible. And you'll find that we made it just really easy to use. And every agent gives you a paywall. We give you a reward. That's really like the big difference if you want to sum it up. Is they reward you on the first install, while everyone you have to add your API key and start paying just to experience it and use it. Huge difference. But everything else will be there. All the open source community that's building skills, a lot of them will be compatible with Rocket. We're gonna build in our own in-house skills that we know people love, and like video semantic search, because that's a huge part of the internet. But it'll be able to create files and stuff like that, and because it's part of the UpRock community, shared resources means it can do a lot of things faster, more efficiently than making an agent just works on your own laptop. And that's the power of this too. So, yeah, I'm so excited it's going out today.
Yep, it's out. It's out. We rolled it
right
before live stream, and it's rolling out to people. It's rolling out to people right now. I just saw the message. The final button got pushed about 8 minutes ago. So, Rocket.AI has landed.
Boom, boom.
So for anybody who's been using UpRock for a while, it looks a little bit different. You guys want to see what it looks like?
Yes.
Ben, you want to show us what it looks like? Jesse, you want to show us what it looks like? Guys, we're so excited. Like, guys, this is years of work.
I don't have all
multiple years ago about how this was supposed to work.
Well, let me see if I have my. I have no extra wire. I could probably plug in. You know what?
Yeah,
I need an extra wire because I'm all my wires are to the camera. So yeah, if you guys have one plugged in to the laptop, otherwise I have to go get one. Do you have?
Yeah, I'm not connected, but here I was able to grab a screenshot.
Okay.
Well, I just have one of the chat. Hang on. Oops, sharing screen was. I don't have share screen.
I can share a few too.
You can share a few. Okay. Well, here's one. Oh, how come I can't upload that? image file. So this is what your chat's going to look like. So you see now you have rewards, you have wallet, you have so rewards is the Rocket. Rewards was Discover, is now called Discover is now called rewards. You have wallet, which is the same, that looks familiar to you. And now you also have
Rocket right in the middle.
In the middle, right there in the middle, where you can chat with Rocket. It will earn you just do searches for it with it.
Yep.
This is.
But let me tell you guys a little bit about Rocket. Why does Rocket matter? Why does Rocket matter? Because Rocket is not just an AI chatbot. Rocket is a full agent. Rocket has every single one of your rockets has its own space, has its own. This is what went out today. Every single one of your rockets has its own space. It can run code. It can search the web. It can access data. It can watch video now, just like we showed off. And it's available 24/7. You can talk to it. Each rocket has its own soul file. I mean, we call the file the soul.md file that defines what it means to be a rocket, what it even means to be a rocket. None of them have a name. They're just rocket for now. You can each name your own or not. You don't have to name it. We shared a very funny screenshot in chat the other day. I was tuning Rocket's personality a little bit, and I might have turned the snark up a little bit too much. But we turned the snark back down a little bit. And so your rocket can do long-term tasks. You can tell it, hey, I want you to check this for me every day, something like a web research task. I want you to do this long-term research. Just go off and do it. Just run on it for a while. Let me know when it's done. You can come back and check on it when you want. You can send it messages when you want. Rocket is persistent. Rocket is available. Rocket has its own memory, its own everything. So it's a real full agentic experience available for each and every one of you out there right now. There we go. So this is the new UpRock update that went out today. So
I'm going to show you some of the some of the new screens. Just beautiful. Rocket's animated now. You can kind of see some of the onboarding. You'll see like some of this familiar UX is already still there, like the one email sign-in. It's just a new design, just a little cleaned up. It looks great on iOS, Android, and it's coming to the website. So today we're launching a new website as well. We can see just how it looks, and it just looks great. And you have Rocket animated around everywhere. You can play games, magic receipts, welcome surveys. A lot of stuff out there. A lot more is coming to the Rocket Booster. You know, Rocket needs fuel, has an engine, Rocket engine. And so for folks who want to be able to see what's behind the hood with your Rocket agent, you can just ask it and then be able to actually go see like which models are being used, the usage, all that good stuff. For any advanced users, people who really want to see the logs and things like that, that will be available for you to check out as well. Most people won't care about that, but just experience. And you can kind of see here like some of the UI is very familiar, so it's not like totally changing where you don't know what's happening, and that can be annoying, but it's just we're taking a lot of stuff, we're upgrading the experience, and then really the middle center is where Rocket is, where it's going to shine, and that's part of it. So you have different earn rates here, and then Rocket base. So yeah, this is all powered by our community network. So when somebody's Rocket is doing work, it might end up on your phone, and when you're doing work, it might end up on somebody else's phone. It all goes together. We're doing this as a community. So that's part of what makes it so powerful. Yeah. Right. In this demo here, you see the word studio. That's coming later. Right now, so it will be a wallet for now. But a very rewarding wallet will also be social. The Rocket has the ability actually to be able to spin off as many as you want, sub rockets or sub agents. And actually that experience is hard to do today. Like if you wanted to actually orchestrate a bunch of a multi-agent world, also today how it's done is quite complicated. So we really want to be thoughtful about how we deliver that to you guys, that power. And so you'll be able to have a place where you can have multiple agents work on things that you care about, and could be based on tasks. So there's a lot of stuff for life or for maybe a to-do list or whatever it is. And then eventually you probably want to be able to invite other UpRock community members into your chat and do it together. That would be super rewarding. So those are all like bigger things to do. So that's why you're not going to see a studio section or anything like that yet. You'll see your wallet, you'll see Rocket. We really want you to use Rocket. And remember, really try to ask it to do 24/7 tasks. That is a huge difference between like a ChatGPT, you know.
Yep.
Yeah.
It can do stuff. It can do stuff every day. It can do stuff all day. It can search the web. It has its own memory and everything else. To anybody, I saw a couple things in the comments about, oh, they haven't seen the update on the Play Store yet. So we clicked it. We started the rollout about 15 minutes ago, and it rolls in batches of the first batch is 12,000, and then we'll keep on repeating that batch. So if you don't see it now, you should see it within the next 24 hours.
And what's cool, you can see here. So this is literally Rocket earning while you sleep. Everybody, every new community member who installs Rocket for the first time will have, you know, every time you have a question about like, oh, how does this work? Now you can just ask Rocket. But as soon as you enter email, you confirm you own the email, boom, Rocket powers on. It starts to earn for you, explain to you what it can do. And this is the experience you're going to see. So this is actually what you're going to see today. You'll see that it actually turns on. We explain even better through the onboarding, like a wallet's created, Rocket's on, and its earn rate's on. Rocket earns its first reward. You can see that right here. And then whoop, you're in the chat and you can start talking to it. There's going to be a little button on top. You guys will see like a light bulb icon. And if you're curious what all the things that Rocket can do, it'll actually show you a list of things. So you can tap any of those stuff. It will navigate to the app, but it also will pre-write a prompt and just say, hey, what does deep research mean? And it'll explain it to you, stuff like that. That's all in there as well. So yeah, and this is just day one. So we're going to keep rolling out features, and make this the most rewarding copilot buddy ever. So yeah, that's the goal, guys. We're super excited about this. And we're going to roll it out as quickly as we can to everybody.
Yeah. So, and in fact, Jen, I put up a picture here. So everybody should be getting the app update with all the new looks and everything else in the next couple of days. We've actually turned on the full Rocket experience with his whole environment for a couple thousand. So if you see this screen, T-10 and holding, that means you've got all of the bits on your phone. It's all ready to go. And as we said before, we will be rolling it out over the next couple weeks to everyone. So all of the app will work, but if you go to Rocket and it says T-10 and holding, that means we're still ramping up capacity for all of the actual Rockets. So we want to do that a few thousand at a time, see exactly how much people are using it, make sure we have enough servers, enough engines, so that so that it's not a shitty, slow experience for anybody. So we're going to be rolling it out. So if you see this screen, that's great. And if you see this screen, that means that I know you saw this screen. And if I know you saw this screen, then I'm going to prioritize you to actually turn your Rocket on. Because if you looked at it, that means you want it. So instead of giving it to random people who didn't bother to actually download the app and click this. So this is the little thing right here, just on the live stream, that if you want to get prioritized, just come here. When you see Rocket and it says T-10 and holding, then I know you're interested. So you will be prioritized for future updates. Cool. So that's how you know. And then if you don't see the screen and it just starts talking to you, well then, congratulations. You got Rocket.
Yeah. Cool. Okay.
When Rocket.AI? Today, Rocket.AI.
Yeah, today is happening. We got a message here. This is relevant. Let's just answer it now. Yes, actually, a lot of the management or like the settings for Rocket will live on the web anyway. So like if you want to upgrade new skills, you want to like, we're gonna always one of the biggest things, like there are hundreds of models out there, and no one wants to really. Most people don't actually know which ones are good for which kind of tasks. We're going to do our best to. We have a whole eval system to actually show like, hey, this model is really good at these kind of tasks. And so Rocket's job is to actually abstract all that complication away and just be able to choose the right model, the right tool at the right time. However, there are people out there who really just want certain model because they're used to it, they like that, and also some people want to pay for the most frontier. We're going to give you that option too. And so, but all those things will be on the web. So anytime you want to change things on the fly, you'll ask Rocket, hey, give me my config file or the Rocket engine file, essentially. Rocket engine link, and it'll open up UpRock.com, and then you'll see there all the settings behind the hood of the Rocket engine, and you can do stuff there. So yes, the answer is it will come to the web. The Rocket.AI chat experience will also come to the web, but we have so much so much of our community and install base is on native applications, and also native application is the richer experience. We don't think UI is going to go away anytime soon. It's just going to be a blend of like a great UI experience, and then there's going to be also some a great Rocket chat, AI experience too. We're going to learn how we do it well, but it's going to be, I think, always going to be a little bit of both. Just like games, no one wants text games. You're going to want really, really rich games. You want video, you want really rich stuff like that. So native applications just can't beat, it will just beat the web experience. But the agent experience, Agentic experience, the chat, settings, that stuff will come to UpRock.com.
Yeah, no, Jen, you can share that screen. That's the one I want to share. I know that's an internal tool. We're going to show it off a little bit.
Oh no, I meant like you had a couple, so I didn't know which one.
No, this one. Okay. So the other thing to that question about it coming to, so first of all, I see somebody's asking about the MCP. Don't worry, we're going to answer that. I already opened up a tab to show you how to do it. But talking about, is it coming to web? So Jesse was talking, this is us evaluating different models. And I do want to find a way of making some of this data public at some point. But the challenge is if I just publish all of it. So this is RC Bench. This is the tool, Rocket Cloud Bench. This is the tool we use to actually test out how smart is Rocket and how good are different AI models at being part of Rocket. And Rocket, everybody's Rocket uses at least 3 different AI models. So it's not just one model in there. There's a bunch of different things that go into this, into the engine and the runtime. So this is just going to show. So some of you before saw there were 30,000 runs last time I showed this off. That was a completely different version of this about 6 versions ago of the Rocket engine. So the current Rocket engine runs 40,000 different scenarios where it tests a variety of different tasks on a variety of different models, different kinds of data pipelines. We have holdouts so that the models like really can't learn it and all that kind of stuff. But this is how we decide which models are the right one for the right person at the right time based on pulling all of this kind of information together. And I'm not going to scroll any further down than there, but this is what we're doing all the time, is we are taking the kinds of tasks that people have trouble with. And so right now, some of the mods and the other team members who are on this call, they know the first versions of Rocket that I started giving them. When did I start giving you guys real live Rockets? Late March, early April. Had some personality problems. Had some problems where they would ask dumb questions where you're like, hey, what's the weather like? And they'd say, do you mean today or tomorrow? And you say today. And then they say, well, what time today? Morning or evening? Like right now. Well, when you say right now, do you mean like right now, or in a little? Like, nope, okay. Took Rocket's brain apart. Reworked that a little bit. Had to do that a lot of times. So we use a bunch of different models and a bunch of different things. And so that's part of it, is the settings in this. And the idea behind Rocket is that Rocket should just be good all the time, a great assistant. Rocket is your friendly, loyal doggo who goes with you. And part of going with you is being on your phone. It is really interesting. So yes, we will probably have a web version, but certainly we will have some web version. Rocket is so much more powerful when Rocket is on your phone, because you just whip it out and you talk to Rocket. You just, you tap the little speech to text button and you talk to your Rocket and you tell it what you want and you hit go, and then off you go. And right now, today, Rocket will sort of notify you. If the UpRock app is open, you'll see when Rocket has a new message for you. But in the very next release, you'll be able to opt into a push notification so that if you told Rocket to do something that takes a long time, or if Rocket has something it needs to tell you about, like you asked it to set a reminder, you asked it to inform you when some external event, some email or calendar event or something changed or something happened, or some research task completed, like say it was researching availability for something and it found some, Rocket can actually send you a notification when necessary. And then you tap on that and you go right back to your Rocket chat. So that's a very, very, very long answer to the question, is Rocket coming to the web? Yes, but Rocket on the web is not as powerful as Rocket on your phone, because Rocket on your phone is in your pocket. It truly is your good boy assistant that goes along with you. And I mean this as somebody, I've now been using Rocket for several months. I've been, I used the very, 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 very first build of Rocket on my laptop, and it was good. But getting it on my phone was great. And it made a big difference for how enjoyable it was, how rewarding it was, and how useful it was. Because you have these passing thoughts, you want to think about it, you want it to do research. Some of you know, Roz and I have a little bet going on about the outcome of the USA-Turkey soccer game tomorrow. And I've been a little bit worried about this because we have a bottle of scotch on the line. So I've had my Rocket keeping up to date with the updates on that game and letting me know if something drastically changes in what's going on. And in fact, those of you who are following the World Cup very closely may know that because of like the points ranking in the groups or whatever, a few days ago, it became the case that the US is going to advance no matter what, and Turkey is not going to advance no matter what. And Rocket determined that was worth telling me because that was a significant change in the in the landscape of this thing that I had it researching.
Yeah.
So so this is when we say we're launching something, we didn't just go out and like grab some API or whatever. Rocket has its own engine, its own transport, and there are 21 different models that could make up part of the innards of Rocket, and 318 specific tasks that we think users like. Obviously, this is going to grow over time, but 318 tasks that we've been sort of training Rocket on. That comprises 40,000 total runs, and we do this every time we change Rocket's personality. The new personality, the new instructions, the new runtime, the new engine, everything has to pass this bench. So this is what it means to make a rocket.
Awesome. And for this question, right now we want people to use it. We've designed it to be accessible. So what so what that means is because we have the earn and reward program built in from day one, there's going to be multiple ways for people to access Rocket. So one is the earned way. If you're doing surveys or playing games or doing things on your tasks, you can either always cash out or you can swap your UPT for Rocket Fuel credits. So you can be able to always earn your way there. There's going to be folks who want to just top up and pay extra if you want to do some features because it depends on the task. If you want Rocket to do a bunch of like image generation or video, or just doing heavy tasks, which is like, hey, I'm dumping in a bunch of files, like huge PDFs or whatever. That takes a lot of inference and tokens, and so that can be pay as you go. Or if you do we will have a subscription model, and there'll be different pricing for that. But then you can get discounts for how long you subscribe, whether it's a month or a year. And if you stake, it's just a lot. We just have a lot of ways to make this super accessible and affordable for everyone because we have the staking program, we have rewards. So if you're staking a certain amount of tokens, then we can make a discount on a lot of the fuel credits. If you're earning a lot, you should be able to swap those for and actually get a better deal if you spend it in network. So if you want to cash out, go ahead. But if you actually want to spend it on Rocket, you should get like 2 or 3 times your value. That should be just happens inside the app. We think like right now, most of the agents, the biggest shock everyone has when they set up OpenClaw or Hermes is how crazy expensive it is to make it useful. And so we try to attack the cost layer at every point we can do.
Every single point.
Yeah, the video thing, this is why I like shared resource matters, because why do you want to waste tokens and cost money if 10 other people have already asked to watch the same video? That's a shared note resource, shared index. And that will make sure that every time these most popular tasks are happening, the entire deepened network is helping make it cheaper. So the more people use Rocket, the more cheap intelligence gets. This is how we're thinking about it. So there's gonna be many ways. Earn it, pay as you go, also subscribe, or or contribute to the community, and you can get the most affordable, accessible Rocket ever. So what are you gonna say, Chris?
No, I was gonna say we spend literally hundreds of hours optimizing Rocket to make it affordable, to make sure that it can be, our real goal, our huge goal is that Rocket is affordable for everybody, at least for some usage, that this is not something that is gated off and only available to people who are paying a big monthly fee. But that's, the whole point. We said from the beginning at UpRock, the reason why we're developing all these earning opportunities and why they exist, they're not for nothing. They're so that you can power this experience. Everybody can power this experience. Maybe some people want to be a big, heavy Rocket user, and for them, it makes sense to whip out a credit card and pay a few dollars a month. For other people, hey, they're just occasional users, but boy, they should have access to all this great technology too. And so there's 2 things we need to do to make that happen. We need to make it fast, and we need to make it affordable so that there's enough value generated by the other parts of the ecosystem that they can afford to that can afford to pay for their Rocket.
Yep, exactly. Yeah, because we we think of it as a world of abundance. So we're building things and say, hey, what if the cost of tokens and inference gets cheaper? What would it look like? Fast forward to the future, and we have 100 million rockets. We're great at onboarding. We have millions of people using it now. We have 100 million people around the world in this community using Rocket. What does that look like? That world of abundance where you have where tokens are getting cheaper and cheaper, and if it's pointing toward all the UpRock tools, how much more valuable and awesome can this and rewarding can Rocket be in a world of abundant tokens? You know, and so we think that way too.
Tokens should be abundant. They are abundant. It's like bandwidth. You know, 25 years ago, Jesse and I were talking about this the other day. 25 years ago, down in Seattle, there's a company called Real Networks, and they were one of the first companies to put streaming video online. And they tried to make it. They did all the anti-patterns. They tried to make you watch less video. They tried to charge per minute. It's like charging per token. And then YouTube and others came along and said, no, bandwidth. The cost of bandwidth is going to go down. We're going to optimize for a great experience. And now the technology exists where we're doing a live stream like this. This would have been, you know, if you'd asked Real Networks to do a live stream to I'll just go, hold on, however many people are watching on X right now, 54,000 people, it would have been as expensive as like the World Cup to broadcast. I mean, it was just like not even a thing. And now it's every day. Now we just accept this. We do it in our pockets on our phones. And that's what Rocket needs to be, and that's what AI needs to be. And so we bring this, and so we have optimized every single piece of this. It's funny, I actually saw an article the other day talking about somebody hypothesizing about like how one of the major AI labs was able to have, you know, to keep lowering their costs or something like that. And I was like, when I saw their hypothesis for how they were doing it, I was like, oh yeah, I'm sure that is how they're doing it, because we discovered how to do it that way. That's exactly how we're doing it too. And I haven't seen anybody talk about this. And you know, like that's one of the little tricks that we put into Rocket to make it more efficient. And so there's a lot that's gone into it. And I get to have the great privilege of sitting here and telling you guys all about this. This is everybody on the team who has worked hard on this. I know that some of we've had plenty of little updates lately, but this is the big update. I hope you guys. I really hope you guys love Rocket.
Yeah.
And any complaints about Rocket's personality, please direct to Jen. No, it's to me. I wrote Rocket's personality. So
it will explain so much.
It will explain so much. So very, very much. So anyway, and so this is the point. Some people have asked in the chat before, hey, how do I use the UpRock MCP? How do I do this? What's the best model provider, the cheapest, whatever?
Yeah.
Now you don't have to. Just use Rocket. It's already built in. Nothing to install, no computers to set up, nothing.
Yeah.
But every single one of your rockets, this is a huge piece of technology that we've built that's running on all your phones now. Every one of your rockets has its own isolated runtime, its own environment. It can write files and run code. Hell, if you're a nerdy coder type, ask your Rocket to write you a Python script to generate a Mandelbrot set, and it can do it. It can do it. It can run it itself. So it's not just an AI. It's not just the web tools. It's not just the MCP. It's everything. It's all of it together.
Yeah. Let me. This is an interesting question. Because it will come up. Actually, we should show. I don't know if you have the demo up. So what's amazing about, you know, Google for the longest time has preparing their phones, the hardware to support AI.
I do have the demo. Yeah, wait.
That goes into this question here: is Rocket AI uncensored? So I would say there's a couple things we can make it like give you many options around this, because we do believe in like giving you options around censorship, because a lot of the AI models do have some weird things and they kind of arbitrary rules. So one is being able to do local inference. So Chris is going to show that in a second. And the other thing is, if you want to do like image generation that's for adults only. The one thing we have to do for that, and we've done this before. For you guys, if you're not familiar with this, we actually built a private encrypted VPN browser with a bunch of Web3 features, and that was fully, and it had an encrypted media players, so video, comic book player, etc. And we unencrypted and decrypted the videos on the fly, and so you can have a really great experience that kept your privacy safe. So it's not something that we know exactly how to build that, especially on the phones. We have to be sensitive to it. But what it means is we have to have a private mode and encrypted storage place, a scripted storage place, which is why that concept of studios makes more sense, where you say, hey, sometimes I really make sure, and here's the reason why I have to think this way, because If you promote that too heavily, or if you don't do it in the right way, where you have private mode where it's only your eyes only, and we can prove it, then Google and the App Store would be like, hey, this app generates adult content, ban it. And so we do not want to mess up like that. We have to be very careful how we do it. We know exactly how to do it. We've done it before. So long story short is, yes, we want to preserve people's privacy, and there's a couple, but that answer, and we don't like censorship either. And so there's several use cases that touches, and we got to do it very thoughtfully. And we've done it, and like I said, we've done it before, so we're gonna do it. But one of the cool things that we already got working now is local inference.
Wait, sir. No, you don't get to just throw it away in a conversation like that. Are you fucking?
One of the things is.
One of the things is. Hold on. Jen, put up the obvious meme first. Put up the obvious meme first. But wait, there's more. Okay. So here's the thing. Right now, Rocket runs partly in the cloud. We've talked about this before. The fuel engine runs on everybody's phone and everything else. But right now, today, when Rocket is actually thinking, Rocket's thinking is done on a GPU, and one of our data centers are in a cloud server or something like that. And that's great. But what if Rocket's thinking could happen on your phone too, at least in part? And you don't always want Rocket thinking on your phone, because you might be using your phone. Your phone might not be plugged in and charging. Rocket might need to think very, very deeply about some of Drew's jokes. But guys, this is not a promise. This is not a coming soon. This is not a we've been thinking about it or we want to work on it. This is the hardest secret I have ever kept, harder than gifts to my wife, harder than anything, because we have been working on this for a very long time, and I wasn't sure it was going to happen. And I have to give mad props to Nandor, Reka, and Elena for this, for bringing the final piece home on this. But Jen, would you like to show the video now? So this is available today. Whether or not you have access to the full Rocket experience, this is a preview of local inference. So if you go into settings, you go into settings. So in the new UI, you come into settings, and you start on the homepage. You hit up there. You scroll down and you hit settings, and you scroll down. Now, you guys all remember heavy tasks. Right below heavy tasks, first of all, you have to turn on heavy tasks. Secondly, you have to turn on AI inference tasks. And if you turn on AI inference tasks, and the first time you do this, it will have to download 400 megabyte model weights.
Which is why it's a little bit more advanced.
This isn't turned on by default right now. Yeah, this isn't turned on by default right now. This isn't turned on by default. And this is not, your Rocket does not think using this engine today. We shipped the engine. So, and I encourage anybody who's super interested in AI to try this out. But if you're super interested in AI, download the weights and try this out and play with it, and hit the feedback button and let me know how it works for you. Is it fast? Is it smooth, etc.? If you hit that, you can come in here and you can hit load model. And after a couple of seconds, you can type. If you are in, this is just a debug UI just for people to try it out. It will do local inference. This is local inference running on this phone. This is not going to the cloud. This is not running on a GPU in a data center. And this is live in Rocket today, in UpRock today. You can try this out. And this is not even just a model. This is a thinking model. The italicized text at the beginning is the model's thoughts, and the regular text down at the bottom is its text. So this is running on every single person's device today, with an asterisk, with a little asterisk.
Yeah.
If you go into settings, if you have the latest version, you go into settings and you don't see this option, that means that we do not yet support the GPU on your device. So here's what we know. We think that based on the survey we did of all the devices connecting to our network, we think this runs on about a third of the devices today on day one. So if you see this button, try it out. Hit the report button to give us a report about what's going on. This doesn't mean just trouble reports. These are positive reports too. Whatever you think about this, run whatever you want. By the way, there is an image selector button there. This version of the engine running on your device is multimodal. It's not just inference. It can actually look at images too. Same tech we've been working on to help with the video. Some of it shipped in this engine as well, running on your device. So if you don't see it, then we have not yet validated it on the particular GPU, CPU, NPU combo in your phone. Right now today, it should work on most but not all MediaTek chipsets. It should work on a number of Qualcomm chipsets. And I believe it's the Broadcom ones that we don't fully support yet. This is something, this is the first version. We're shipping it out there to let you guys start playing with it, to collect some feedback on how reliable it is, how fast it is, and so on, and to tune it. But I firmly believe, to the question of how much does it cost, one day in the future, what I want to do is give you the option. Hey, you ran out of expensive cloud compute tokens for the month, which maybe are a little faster, maybe they think a little more deeply, but you just have some tasks you need to do. You just say, hey, Rocket, I don't want to pay. I just want to use local inference. I just want to run it on the phone that I already own. So
and that'd be free. That's cool.
That will be free. It's just your phone.
It's just your phone. And this also unlocks other things like, hey, maybe you have a medical record and you don't really feel comfortable uploading it to a cloud, and you can just say, hey, I'm going to drop this image into my Rocket and just say, hey, can you help me read this thing? And now you can do that knowing no one else saw that. No one else saw that.
No one else. It just ran on your device.
On your phone.
And
that's it. That's how the privacy unlocked here with that. But also the cost things, like just be able to do things without having to. So there's some trade-offs, like Chris said. You know, the cloud version might be always a little bit faster, but it's nice to have the option. You know?
I mean, the cloud version for the foreseeable future, the cloud version is going to think deeper. The cloud version will almost certainly be faster. But this is a real viable option for people. And the real answer, the real long-term answer is probably a hybrid. This is part of how you keep the cost down. For simple tasks that don't require deep thinking, we can kind of identify those quickly and let it run on your local device if it's plugged in and so on. And if you're out and about on the go and your battery's low and you need a quick answer, just let it go to the cloud. Great. That's the whole thing. We've said before, the fuel engine that powers Rocket and powers a bunch of our crawling jobs, powers the video search and everything else, the same fuel engine that runs in the data center, the same fuel engine that runs on the desktop, runs on your phones. And iOS local inference, not in the version that Apple is reviewing right now, but very soon. For those of you who know, the last few generations of Apple phones have had very good AI hardware shipped on them. So obviously that's something we want to be able to go for. The engine itself should be ported there, but we haven't done that yet because we were just focused on iOS. So this is like the extra super duper bonus announcement for today. We didn't just ship semantic video search in the MCP and the ability for other models to watch video. We didn't just ship Rocket and a huge app update. We also shipped local AI inference to a shit ton of devices. So this is a big week. I might actually take a whole day off for my birthday next week after this.
Let's not go crazy, Chris. Let's not go crazy.
Well, I was on mute, but as you were saying, let's not go crazy. I was like, you deserve it.
Bathroom break at most, you know? Bathroom break at most.
Jesus Christ, Jesse. It's cruel.
Yeah, no, this is awesome. This is awesome. And I think the options is great. Like this is what we're talking about, guys. Like we're trying to attack every layer of the cost curve because the two keywords for Rocket is rewarding and accessible.
And abundant.
Yeah, abundant. Abundant is a big one too. We think we want to live in a world of abundance, and what does that look like when everyone has so many tokens, and what can you do with it? So it's got to be a great Rocket. Should be improve your life, your wallet, and your time. I think those are kind of like three core things. There's a lot of stuff out there already doing stuff for your job and productivity, but not much out there for like improving your health, your work. Improving your health, your life. Your relationships, your wallet, your time. There's this thing you feel like you had a rewarding time with Rocket. It actually helped save you some time. That's a big one, a big thing that we want to make sure it enables. And so more abundance allows us to do those things. And
it's not lost on me that you followed up what you just told Chris, that he can't take any time off. With I want to save you time, so you have your family, his family or his wife.
Exactly.
Everyone gets abundance of time except for Christopher.
Yeah. Actually,
somebody's got to take Rocket's brain apart.
Here's the thing, guys. I'm gonna brag about Chris a little bit. I don't know. Okay, so for the semantic video search. This was a few weeks ago. I think you hit a million lines of code, commit something like that in a day. It was nuts. And the proof's in the pudding. The product works. It's not like just random like token maxing for bullshit. It has to work. It works. And then
it works great.
It works great.
It works
so
great.
It's like, so think about all the things you have to build in place to be able to actually get a totally new way of designing your systems and how you work. So anyway, Chris is on fire. So the joke I'm saying right now is like, yeah, get a bathroom break. But when you see like your star player fucking is on fire on the court, you're like, keep fucking playing. So anyway, that's what I'm saying out of his joke. But yeah, this week also you token max on everything, but you do it so well. So I don't know. You said you hit $1 billion or something. I don't know. What was the crazy number? You hit $1 billion.
For sure past $1 billion.
Billion tokens or past $1 billion tokens, but it's being applied in a very good way. This is why we have a good week. So
no, it's
cool,
been
man.
like at the team. It's been like like when you see, I don't know football very well, but like the guys running down the whole thing, the whole yards, and then
taking it downtown, ran it 90 yards for a touchdown. This feels ran it 90 yards for a touchdown. This is this right kind of football for this particular moment. But
it inspires the whole team because everyone's like, how the hell he do that? And now you have to look into it, like, did he really push that much code to this week? And what's fun is like AI agents are all part of the repos, so you can even ask Claude, like, how the hell did he do that? You can actually ask the agent that you're working with, so which is cool.
And so everybody was like, so as Chris is doing that running, and then he has his defense around him. That's what Jesse's like, don't interrupt Chris. Don't interrupt Chris. We're all no distractions. Ticket. No. All right. What's going on with this admin shit? No. The Department of Revenue. No.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah. Everyone's playing. Letting him run.
Yeah. So pretty good. Awesome. Okay.
We have a couple questions because let's see.
Let's do questions. So iOS guys, so the version, like you said, no local inference for the iOS version, but the Rocket chat and the new UI reward, all that stuff, that's what we submitted. We feel pretty good about it. It's such a good utility and productivity tool now that almost the crypto stuff is kind of invisible. We have the wallet and we have the fast earnings and all that good stuff. But I just feel like, man, they can't have a problem with this now. So, anyway, we'll see. So we submitted last week. I think any day now we'll get a response, and then finally, you guys on the iOS community can start earning those badges too, and we'll do something special to catch you guys up.
Yep.
Great. Yeah. All right. Next question is: this is going to be published on the Seeker? Would be a great addition. Yes, we do UpRock on the Solana dashboard.
For sure.
Dated there too.
For sure. Yep.
Well,
and let me just add on that. Seeker. So Seeker is an interesting case, right? Because I said earlier, somebody commented that they weren't seeing that button, and I said that probably meant that particular device wasn't supported yet. Seeker is a single device, so it's great because we know that whatever we publish there, we have exactly one CPU, one GPU, one NPU combo to support on the Seeker, so it ought to damn well work. So that didn't really get tested yet. So we might need to tune up the engine a little bit for the local inference to run on the Seeker, but I want the Seeker update to include that because that's one of the whole things. You bought this great phone, you should be able to have the local models.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the Saga
is officially not supported even by Solana anymore. So that's the unfortunate thing. I still have my Saga. I'm still on and stuff like that, but I don't know.
Crazy. That's pretty crazy that's not supported anymore. That phone is
I think it's just they're a small team and they probably just had to choose one. Yeah, but that's how it goes.
Oh, you know what? Maybe. Actually, maybe, because I'm pretty sure that it's a Qualcomm Snapdragon 8 Plus. I'm pretty sure we already support that in the Samsung phone. So if it more or less runs, or it runs with just some minimal tweaking, then yes. If it requires a whole new kernel, then probably not. So that's my answer on that.
So like,
yeah.
Cool.
Showing your phones.
I got that's like actually in front right now, right in front of me. I have 6 phones. I have 6 devices in front of me, but of course, I do it for a living.
And he never answers his phone calls.
Oh, they're all block you. They all block both of you. By default.
Sometimes I need to try to get a hold of Jesse. I call his many phone numbers. I call his iPad.
Yeah.
Call him on Slack. Call him on Instagram. Call him on Facebook.
Yeah, super busy, you know.
Super busy doing the same thing to Christopher.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I didn't even. You said that you told the team not to bother me this week. I didn't even hear that. I was so locked in the last getting this out.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Big thanks to everybody on the team, because this was not. Yes, I did a lot of semantic video search, but there were other people who individually did big parts of the website refresh, the design refresh, who did the local inference. A couple people. I mean, that was the fact that, guys, I love everything we put out there, and I love Rocket. I built Rocket. I did build the first version of Rocket myself, and then a bunch of other people on the team ran with it, which is one of the most rewarding things as an engineer and as somebody who makes stuff, is not just when you build something, but when other people start using it, and then and then inevitably Jesse manages to make it say something dumb, and I'm like, was it really the Rocket's fault or not? But but for me,
I'm gonna get Rocket turn against you.
The fact for me that we got local inference running is just like, that's an achievement, guys. And also the video thing, like letting ChatGPT watch videos, that's an achievement. And Rocket Chat's an achievement. It's been a big week.
Yeah. Drink well deserved. It was originally going to be that there was a bottle on the line today for USA versus Turkey. Since that's not happening anymore, I think a different type of celebratory drink is in order.
Well, the game is still happening, though. No, I'm in trouble on that.
The game is still happening. They're just not in the running anymore.
Yeah. Right, but that's why I'm in trouble, because the U.S. is likely to play relatively conservatively so as not to get any injuries. So
yeah.
Well, either way, you should have a drink. You very much deserve it, and not that water. Is that water in there, or is that?
That is water. Yes. It's hot as the blazes here. So I am.
Well,
I hope turn off the AC for.
We actually already working on supporting this. It's not a high priority because we first need Rocket out there, and if Rocket's here's how we think about it: if Rocket becomes super rewarding and useful for you, then natural thing is you want it to go out and do things and pay for, and maybe you'll trust it to pay stuff, and that's where X42 comes in. So first priority is like, let's get in people's hands, get it working. The other side of it is like we are working with a company called Corbits.dev. They're friends of ours, and they're doing X42 payments. So we are integrating with them so that on the B2B side, we should be able to allow anyone who wants to add a video semantic search to their agent or their workflows and pay in USDC, then they can do that. In that way we'll support it. But on for Rocket side, first it makes it useful, and then maybe you can top up your UpRock wallet so they can go out and pay for things on your behalf. But first we got to make sure you love it, before it actually goes trust it to go pay for things. So that's how we think about on the app side of things. On the B2B side, we are thinking about it, but we are pretty, we're a small team, so we got to really focus on. We really want to make Rocket best. So like that is priority. That's where all our community is at. We will. To me, I think of X42 more like adding another payment plan or billing system to our network, and we can offload some of that work by partnering with people like Corbits, and there's a few other companies out there that does X42 too. So
yeah. All right, cool. All right, let's move on to some more questions. Anything else about Rocket we want to talk about? Shall we move on?
I think that's it. Just give it a try, guys. 24/7 tasks, recurring tasks. That's what we would love for you to try. That's where it really can shine. And we want and that's the thing. No idle rockets. Don't ever have rockets just sitting there waiting. Rocket wants to go on an adventure. It's just, it's just waiting to be taken on a walk, wants to go to the beach, wants to do things. So no idle rockets. Give it an exercise. Tell them to go go on an adventure. Okay.
Go walk the dog.
That's the best way you can test the system. We want everyone to say, I want you to go on an adventure, do something for me 24/7. Okay, that's the key.
All right. Well, so if you guys, if the update's rolling out, so you will see it soon, shortly. If you don't already see it. I want to go back to the QR code. Again, here is the QR code to scan to get your rocket boost today. For this week, this lasts for 7 days. It will expire. This link will expire at 5:30 a.m. UTC. I saw actually. Drew said that the link is actually really is not working for him. If you follow this link, anyone else who has not, where it does work for you, just try this link. Here you go. You don't have to use a QR code. You can follow that link. You must be on an Android device, otherwise you get 404. But Drew said that he is, it's not working for him, and he's on his Android device. So Drew, I saw that you're going to open a ticket. Please let us know more details about the device, and we'll take a look at that, because yeah, that should be working for you, and I want it to work for you. Okay, now let's move on to some questions here. Shot Gamer said, "Hey, did not get a reply for his question last week." We did, but I think you had taken off. But I believe the question was about the creator program. Can you join this creator program if you don't make videos? Of course, anyone can apply to be part of our creator program. If you guys like what you see here, everything that we've been sharing about UpRock.AI, you make content, whether it's video or articles or whatever, we highly encourage you to apply for our creator program. Anyone can apply, but it is still just an application, because we're looking at things like what kind of content do you make? It is a content creator program. So what kind of content do you make? What is your reach? So you can certainly apply, but it's just like any other application. Let us know more about what you can make or how you plan on promoting. So that will help you your chance of getting approved. And it also doesn't have to be only video. I mean, Mander, she's doing something really cool here. She's got a Discord channel or Discord server up. And I'm not sure if, Mander, that's where you're going to be doing most of your promotion, but I mean, that's like a really cool way to spread the word. But anyway, yeah, because the reason why I want to highlight, call this out is because we do have a lot of people who have submitted to be part of the creator program, but then have given giving us nothing. Like, where's your social media accounts? And they give us either fake ones or ones that have like 0 posts, 0 followers, 0 everything, So that's not going to really help with the application. So we want to know more about you guys and what your plans are.
Yeah.
If you get approved, then guess what? It's 30% lifetime revenue share for every qualified paying customer you send our way. So that is really great. I'm part of some affiliate programs from like 15 years ago, and I'm still getting checks for them. So it's really nice to be part of an affiliate program like that. So go sign up. That's UpRock.AI/community.
Cool.
Okay, next question is about where am I going here? Spaceman said, "Chris, I'm not sure if you saw my Slack, but the video task my desktop completed go through. Is there an issue with it?"
I don't know.
We'll take a look.
In short, I don't know. I did not see on Slack. In case our discussion didn't make it clear, I haven't really seen the outside of this office for the last week. So, I haven't even seen.
Spaceman, let him cook.
Yeah, here's the story with the video tasks. Video task completion percentage has been improving significantly.
Oh yeah.
There are still. Oh, to your question last week, desktop update, because I know that's all kind of.
They got congested. They got congested. Remember, that's what happened. Because Quan brought it up too. There was a big queue. I think that's what he meant.
Yeah, well, that was actually different. So there's it's several phases. And phase like 5 was the one that had a queue. But if the desktop and mobile device jobs run independently of that, there is a desktop update coming. That didn't quite make it in this week. The desktop update, though, not a lot of UI changes, just a lot of engine updates now to match the newest stuff. But essentially, if your desktop, your device may occasionally have failing video tests, not just yours, everybody's. But it yeah, I am collecting the traces from all of those, and each iteration of the engine is improving. And the nice thing is the video tasks all run on the fuel engine, meaning we can improve those and update them without needing to actually ship an update to everyone's device. So it's all built into the task itself. So those are going to get updated. We are, we're indexing the news every day now. So I get like real-time feedback every morning. Yeah, what my rocket really tells me is how well watching all of the day's news went every morning. And some mornings I'm happy that it was able to watch all of the day's news, and other mornings I'm like, man, it watched all of the day's news, but why did it have so many failures? Why did it have to retry so many videos? So like, getting better every day.
Yeah. I do see a bunch of questions that are all related around the surveys and games. So actually last night and this morning, we actually did find some of the issues with like surveys. The reward display was incorrect. It was like matching the duration of the survey. We actually figured out where that bug is happening. So that's fixing. We're also talking to the different partners, and they responded. So overall, looks pretty good. I think we're going to fix most of this. So I think next update, we'll put those out there, and then we'll address them again next week if you guys are still seeing anything issues with Adjo and the new survey partner. So there's that. Okay.
Yeah, I'm sure we're going to have a very fast follow Android update on this. I've already just while we've been on the call here, I noticed 2 little UI things that aren't quite perfectly aligned and so on. I mean, so as you guys have seen, this is a massive update to the app. And inevitably, even though we tested it very extensively, I'm sure we will, on more devices, there will be a lot of issues that come in over the next few days, hopefully mostly just little ones, and we will address those. But then obviously, the surveys.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so okay, he needs to sleep. Amit needs to sleep. Referral issue, guys, please answer. I need sleep. Thank you for staying up with us. Okay, so you're saying you have referred users
and no earnings yet.
No earnings. So they have to, you're getting a kickback on what they earn. So it's not like you get a reward for them signing up. They have to be earning. So are they actually contributing?
Yeah, if it's like people you don't know on the web that signed up, maybe it's a little hard to follow up with them. But if it's friends or family, ask them. Say, hey, can you just tell me? Can you show me your phone, or just tell me if you've earned any rewards yet with the UpRock app. If it says 0, that means they never turned the app on or never even started it. And if that happens, then you won't get any kickback. So just ask ask a few of your friends and family, whoever you refers all, and just to test that. And then we'll know. It's like, okay, something is buggy, and we'll look into it, and we'll resolve it for you for sure. But if it's 0, then that is the issue. You got to make sure, hey, my referrals actually follow through on the onboarding. They actually turn the UpRock app on, and it's earning for them. Okay.
Yeah. So Spaceman's saying there's a lot of issues with playtime. Yeah, we're on that too. There was the issue with the time-based games, time-based rewards. We've been working with playtime on that. It seems to be isolated. They're not seeing a lot of any reports from other publishers having that same issue. So we're trying to narrowing that one down. And then there was a new one that we just discovered last night where Jesse and I are both in Seattle, but we're seeing vastly different offers. So we're narrowing that one down. We think it might be, maybe it's related to the same issue we had with Theorem. So we're certainly on it. It's not forgotten. We're definitely on these issues. Yeah, but specifically with playtime offers, for now, just try to avoid the time-based games while we sort that out. What's going on there?
Okay.
So Spaceman is having issues with all types of games, so that's interesting. Because anyway, we'll take more. We'll take
ask Rocket to make you a game. There's no rewards, but I said ask Rocket to make you a game. There's no rewards, but you can play a game.
You have an issue with all games. Okay, so that is too specific. Yeah, almost broad and also too hard for us to understand how to debug that. So we'll probably need to follow up with you, Spaceman, on that, because we have to. I just played some of the new games. Jen has too, and it works. So we'll need to debug that with you.
Well, what's interesting is that you and I have very different offer wall.
Yeah, I think
we're like in this. Everything else is the same. Our offer wall is so different. Like I'm getting a lot of like, well, just to say top tier games, like top tier apps.
Probably because you actually play them. Honestly, it does evolve based on on someone who's actually engaged with it more. So I think what we'll do, I think that's important to show the partners and say, hey, this is like we already showed it today. One of the things I think is also like the we're just double checking our actual API reward if it's actually something right there or not. Because we did find one bug with the surveys, and so Agile has a similar thing where the reward amounts per Agile games are so tiny that it's like so tiny for some people, whereas for Jen it's like decent, but for me it's like so tiny that something doesn't seem right about that. So anyway, we're looking to like we were talking about it yesterday and this morning. So
that is weird. Like yours were so small. We're talking like 3 UPT or something.
Yeah, so we don't know if it's us or if it's the provider.
Whereas mine was like 18,000 UPT as a reward, which is more in line with the other provider. The other provider's rewards around that that same volume. So that is very, very odd. So we're narrowing it down. Oh, I want to get back on the content creators. Hey, so I did say like, hey guys, you apply for it. Shots Gamer, you can certainly still continue to apply. We just keep a list, right? But if you don't get approved right away, I mean, just keep reaching out to us. Let us know what are your plans, what you want to do. And I did say like, oh, some people have like 0 followers, and Sasha was like, oh no, I have 0 followers. Sasha, my dear, of course you are in. We love you, Sasha. Sasha's is a huge promoter. So for UpRock and a big supporter of us. So I think don't worry about that, bro. It's always a kind of a case by case matter. We just want to know that we got people who are really want to be part of our program, really believe in UpRock, are promoting it. And I would say that everyone here who comes and visits us every week, come on, we know we're all in this together, and we know who our supporters are. So let's see. Let's go on to the more bugs or issues. Pedro, you mentioned that the QR code, when you scan it, it said 2, but then when you open the app, it said 1.1x. This is a known bug. Just working on that as well. It is the 2% or 2x boost that you're supposed to get, but we're having a display issue. So that is an unknown issue. We will get that resolved as well. Then there is, that was playtime, CPX. So we just adjust all of those.
We did referrals.
We have some people asking about why is their survey not completing. So for new folks, or if you weren't here for the past last week, we talked about this. For every survey, it's a little confusing when you do some of these surveys because it seems like at first you're answering a survey, but what you're actually answering is the qualifying questionnaire, because these surveys are intended to be very specific. They want to know it. They don't want a general, like most of these paid survey people who are paying for surveys don't want like a general big audience. They want a very specific group of people to answer a survey because they're looking for, specific stuff. So they will ask pre-qualifying questions. And an example I always give is if a survey wants to know the thoughts of a man who lives in Romania who has children, then they're gonna want Christopher. They're not gonna want me. And so they weed that out by answering pre-qualifying surveys. So what you might be coming across, and I think, Mander, you made a comment about how you started like 50 of them, but only qualified for 20. Last week, Spaceman shared that he's done like 1,000 or something and qualified for 500 or something like that. Yeah, that's the intention. You're supposed to like weed out the people that are not qualified for that specific survey. So that's probably what you're running into, which can be frustrating because you answer a whole bunch of questions and then it's find out at the very end it's not, you're not qualified for it. So I behoove you to do the UpRock welcome survey or questionnaire where we ask this just 4 questions. You know, what's your age? What's your sex? Where do you live? And I think the last one was your birthday. That helps weed out a bunch. I mean, they'll get even. You'll still have qualifying questionnaires for everything because they get even more into the weeds. Like, how much do you earn? What's your salary? What do you do? What's your highest level of education? Things like that. It just varies. But that will at least weed out the highest level.
Yeah.
If we're looking for men to answer something and you're a woman, then we won't even show you those. So I behoove you to do that.
Cool.
Okay. What else? Oh, okay. This is going to be, well, we talked about this. I noticed in here that you brought this up many times. How to use an NPC at UpRock.
Oh, okay. So this is actually, if you go to UpRock.AI, free login. There's on the left side corner, on the left column, you'll see MCP. We hope to make it pretty simple, but you can generate your MCP key, and there's the instructions right there. They'll say step 1, step 2, and then there's a little instruction text. The best thing about AI is also you can just ask your preferred LLM how do I install MCP here. So some places it's called connectors. Some places they actually have a place they call it MCP. You can just ask them, and so a lot of times you can just take the MCP key that we generate, and then just pass that on to the LLM, and it'll install it. But a lot of times they'll tell you, here's the section to go, here's the settings, here's how to do it, and add it there, and then that's it. So it's a little different for each one. This is why we have some instructions to give you, kind of get you started. But a lot of times you should just ask that whatever preferred model you use, how do I do it here? Yeah. Mm-hmm. And a lot of times it's really simple. Most of the time it's just you're pasting in what we give you, and it starts to just do it, and it'll work. Yeah. Cool. Let's see what else. I think is that the main ones. Oh, we addressed this before. We don't have to ignore it again. We had a fund that supported us. This question here. There was a recent price decrease, kind of a drop. We are always buying back, so we'll go back up, as you can see the history of that does. But that recent drop is we had an old fund that backed us early. That fund went down essentially. They liquidated. It's a pretty rough crypto market right now. Every token's down. Like even the big companies are down 99%. And so anyway, this fund just didn't survive, and they had to get rid of tokens, not just ours, but all the ones they hold. It was a little annoying to us because we would have totally bought it back if they just gave us a heads up, but they did not. And so we stopped that bleeding. Say, hey, we will buy them back, guys. Like, don't do that. And so that's what happened that recently. We will recover. All the good things happening today. It's gonna.
We hope it will. We think it will.
Yeah. Exactly. Right. So that's it. Just want to be transparent about that. That's what happened. So.
Yeah. Okay. Then the next question is, will UpRock have its own wallet in the future, so I can trade and use
full-on wallet? You mean like because we do have a wallet. Yeah. It's really an earnings wallet, a reward wallet. So it has all the features for UpRock, which is earn the token, cash out, staking. This is one of the things where probably not full on. I think one of the things we want to do is some basic stuff. Is like you should be able to swap it back and forth with Solar USDC, but we won't do things where it's like we'll see where it goes, because as Rocket rolls out, we might want to have Rocket have a shared wallet so it can go get things for you, or like put deposit down, or like you find a deal, maybe you want to be able to do that. So maybe a wallet that at least you can like add your credit card to it, so Rocket can do things like that. So we want to add more features to the wallet itself. But like trading and swapping, there's already Jupiter and so many wallets that do like hardcore crypto transactions. I don't know. Like one day, like fast forward 100 million users, and now we have like everyone wants a more beefier, super advanced wallet features, then yeah, we'll consider it. But right now, it's like we need to make sure Rocket is super rewarding, accessible, and it can do the basic transactions. Yeah.
Okay, great. Will web scraping come back soon?
It's still
web scraping never went anywhere.
Yeah.
In fact, volume has been way up lately. So if you didn't get any rewards lately, I don't know what to say. The rewards have been going out. There's been lots of scraping tasks. There's been lots of video tasks. So yeah. So just it's never gone away. It's just going out.
Yeah, just going out. So keep an eye on it. It's going to be
Okay. Well, I think that's what we have for the Q&A. Before we go though, I wanted to share that reminder with the cool
poster.
Cats. Look how cool this is.
Yeah.
Right? Awesome. Well, the Space Cats, D-Pioneer Cats, they have a weekly call every week at 5 on Wednesdays at 6 p.m. UTC, and you could go
give it out crypto.
Yes. They also have a weekly cargo drop.
Nice.
For where did I put it? Weekly cargo drop for Sol. And there's three winners are picked every week, every Wednesday. And it's fair. So it's about 0.75 Sol weekly, 3 winners every week, 3 lucky cats every week. What you need to be qualified for this is you need to have a D-Pioneers NFT.
Yeah.
And you need to be, put your hat in the ring on Discord. So go join them on Discord. Now, you don't need these specific NFTs here. It says to qualify, you'll need. Those are just some pretty cheap NFTs that you could get right now. So you can go get yourself a cat and go win. Tim, late for work. He highlighted. I think he wanted me to highlight that he won this week. So good for him.
Oh, nice. You know what? This and the D-Pioneers is a D-Pin NFT backed by D-Pin tokens, including UpRock, and it earns that NFT project actually earns yield, and so that's how they fund this weekly cargo drop, this weekly NFT drop. So it's actually real rewards you get. By the way, this poster is so cool for the D-Pioneers community. Man, it kind of makes me want to like just encourage you guys to like maybe use some of this style. I like this style, like. And these, like if you made small animated shorts of like the D-Pioneer, like bring some lore into it, use some create some storylines and create some animated content with this style, like even short 30-second, 1-minute clips. I just looking at this and like, oh man, it'd be kind of cool to know what the lore is behind each of these characters and like what is this planet they're on, and that spaceship in the background, and it's also ridiculous. It got a huge like a meme cat on the back of that, on the top of that ship. Like, I think you can have so much fun with this thing. Anyway, just looking at this.
No, it's a great image. It's a great image.
Well, let me show you the rest. Hang on. If you like that, let me show you the rest. I was just looking at the X account. Yeah. Okay, let's see what we got here. So there's that one. Look how cute. Oh my god. Oh my god, that's so fucking cute. Yeah, these are looking great. This one, super freaking cool.
So I feel like there's having some lore about this world and these cool cowboy cats.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, so yes, they hold a lot of tokens, D-Pin projects, including GeoNet, a pretty good amount of GeoNet. So look at that. If you're got a D-Pioneers kitty cat.
Yeah. So all that helps the NFT out, and it's pretty cool.
Yeah. So congrats to GeoNet on that. But anyway, yeah, that's pretty great news. If you have if you have one of the cats, you got some geode.
Yeah.
In there. But yeah, these are really freaking this. I just can't get over this. That is so
cool. See? On his way for an adventure, because cats are curious and they're on the frontier. So that's cool.
That's very, very cool. Give them a follow. Okay, guys, it's D-Pioneer Cats.
Yep.
Give them a follow.
Part of the family, and they're just a lot of fun, and they give out rewards too. So yeah,
they do. Go get yourself a cat and go join the Discord. Again, it's 0.75 Sol every Wednesday, every week. They do a weekly call.
Yeah.
6 p.m. UTC every Wednesday.
Yep. Cool.
All right. Hey, also, you know what I think we should do too? We need to just get something done with our cats. I mean, we do have. Maybe we could make this this page a little cooler with our 3 cats.
Yeah, I think so. I like that style. Let's do.
I like that style. I think we need an update to this page.
Yeah, 100%. Let's do it.
Yeah, okay. Who's doing it? I think well, they're all doing it because like Marengo's made some. I know Tim's made some. Rob's made. I'm sure they all have. I'm sure Shastro's done too. So yeah. Get some tips. But okay, guys, that is all we've got for the week. I think that Jesse, oh yes, hang on before I go on that. Oops. Yes, it is only 6. It's pretty good price right now to get a D Pioneers cat.
Yep.
It is since Sol is down, it's about 66 USD for that. And you can get your money, just keep qualifying, just keep getting in this airdrop because Marengo put together kind of a scoreboard, and it shows like who's won every week. You can win multiple times. You don't have. It's not like you won last week, you don't qualify for the next week. It's a random draw. For the winners or for the participants, so you could qualify. And the theme of the question of the day is why not me? Why not you? So,
why not you? Why not me?
Yeah. Cool. Okay. Well, all right. We're gonna call it a day, but we do have a.
Let me add this real quick for the outro. Yeah, just to sum it up, right? So I just want to bring up just sum up with Rocket. This is what you guys will see, and with local inference on many Android devices, semantic video search. Also, UpRock.AI, semantic video search for businesses who want to add it. API will be available. MCP will be there. You're going to start seeing that. I think today we'll push it out. It's a couple of things to work on, but that's also there. But it's also be in Rocket. And then we'll just continue to show you how tips and how to use it on our socials. But yeah, I just want to show you. I'm super excited about this because it's been a long time coming.
Yep. And by the way, just to the comment, because I saw somebody showing things we don't have. No, the new app designs and everything, that's rolling out today. So if you don't have it yet, you'll get it.
This is exactly how it looks, guys. This is not like
48 hours.
These aren't mock-ups. It looks just like this. This is exactly how it looks. And this is exactly how it works. So yeah.
Yep. And then the other thing is one last thing. If you are one of the very, very first people to get Rocket and you ask it to watch a video for you, it might tell you it can't do that yet. I actually provisioned the first 1,000 rockets before semantic video search was ready. So I will go back and fix everyone's Rocket over the next day or two. So if your Rocket does everything except videos, don't worry. I just need to Sometimes Rockets are cute, and I sit there and I'm like, I got to take your head off and replace it, and I'm like, whatever. Here we go.
All right, guys.
Like a video game.
We're gonna call it. It is a new record. It's 2 hours and 18 minutes now. Actually, right before I saw that comment and looked at the time, my stomach started to rumble. So
yeah.
Alarm clock just went off. My alarm. My stomach is saying, "Let's fucking go eat." So we're gonna go.
Okay. All right.
Christopher, sign us off.
Yeah, we have a song that Chris designed this week. Yeah,
I wrote this week's song. So everybody, some combination of you're welcome and hey. I delivered semantic video search, Rocket, and everything else. So now you have to listen to my taste in music. As always, thank you very much for spending your Thursdays with us. This was a big week. This was a good week. Thank you, everyone in the community. I see a bunch of people showed up to watch, which is heartening. We literally couldn't do this without you guys. This exists because the community came together, because you all believed in us, downloaded the app, and gave us the reach and the scale to build these kinds of things. Semantic video search is truly something that even if you knew every single piece of how to do it, without the community, it wouldn't be possible. So thank you from me and all of you. Thank you very much. I hope everybody has a great weekend.
You will.
Adios. Sayonara.
All right, Jared. This song is called Good Boy Rocket. Let's go.
Good Rocket. Bye, guys.
Just a small gold dog living in the internet, built with rocket paws and a fire in his eyes. UpRock found a moonshot dream, smoked cigars and drank caffeine, built a good boy legend line by line. Late nights, bright screens, chasing down the signal. Every bug, another mountain they would climb. Then the fuel engine started roaring, rocket stretched and hit the morning. Now he's running everywhere online, on every laptop, every phone, in the cloud and on your own. Local brain and global heart alive. Rockets blasting off and taking flight. Balls on the wire, eyes in the light. Fetching truth from the noise tonight for every user, every time. Rockets blasting off and taking flight. From the edge to the cloud he'll go. Millions of devices calling. Good boy rocket, fetch and roll. Yeah. 2 long years with the engines burning. 2 long years just aiming at the moon. Starter parts and coffee cups, every setback powered up till the whole world heard that fuel engine boom. Now he runs where the people need him, in the browser data center and on the phone. Local inference in motion, crossing every digital ocean. But he still knows how to bring the data home, on every laptop, every phone, in the cloud and on your own. Local brain and global heart alive. Rockets blasting off and taking flight. Paws on the wire, eyes in the light. Fetching truth from the noise tonight for every user, every time. Rockets blasting off and taking flight. From the edge to the cloud he'll go. Millions of devices calling. Good boy rocket, fetch and roll. Bring it down, then build. And when the network feels lonely and the night is running long,